Hobbit panel is about to begin. Swift boy, run! Time and show this to my 13-year-old self. Welcome to today's panel on Hobbit, Battle of Five Armies, and a celebration of Peter Jackson's Middle-earth, The Battle for 6 Movies. My name is Colbert, and if you were anything like me, you don't just love these stories, you treasure the world of J.R.R. Tolkien. A time long ago, an earlier age, the time of Clinton, the dark days of dial-up internet. A rumor came to us that director Peter Jackson would be making an adaptation of the trilogy. At the time, many of us knew him only from his movie Heavenly Creatures. And as great as that movie is, I wasn't sure there was room for hysterical, murderous teenage girls in Middle-earth. Other than, of course, Eowyn. I was worried that somehow he would take away my treasure, my hoard of precious Middle-earth stories. It was a very possessive, obsessive, very dragon-y feeling. So I found and followed everything I could about the progress of these movies. I remember seeing the first stills from the filming of Helm's Deep. I looked at every casting announcement. I scoured the work of John Howe and Alan Lee. I read the online debates about fantasy versus fairy tales. And I began to have hope. Not just hope the movies would be good, I was given hope that finally, people might not roll their eyes when I started talking about Middle-earth. That my head full of facts from Fëanor to Faramir might suddenly have some social value. That someone might say to me, "Hey Stephen, you know a lot about Tolkien, can you explain something to me?" And I would say, "Yes, oh God, yes." And then the movies broke upon the world, and to steal a line from C.S. Lewis, here were beauties that pierced like swords or burned like cold iron. Here were movies that would break your heart. Good beyond hope. And rather than taking away our treasure, Peter and Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens and Richard Taylor and Grant Major and Dan Hanna and the cast and the crew and Weta Digital and the land and the people of New Zealand itself added to our stories, complemented our imagination. The only problem, as I saw it, was that at a total running time of 11.5 hours, they were too damn short. This must be how Orlando Bloom feels. We wanted more. And though we had to wait nearly a decade, our patience was rewarded with the cast and creative team we love and trust, and we were invited back to Hobbiton, to Rivendell, across the misty mountains cold, through water, wood, and hill, by reed and willow, to finally come face to face with the beautiful but dangerous silver-tongued villain of The Hobbit, the Lake-Town Spy. I just hope I fulfilled Professor Tolkien's vision. Before we bring up the panel, we have a few more clips to show you. These are clips from all 5 of the previous released Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies, many of which have never been seen. Starting with one very powerful scene starring another member of the Lake-Town Spy Network whose moving performance, for some reason, Peter Jackson decided to cut. Let's roll it.